It's the synthesis of everything we've ever done. Combines everything that we've learned over 15 years of doing this kind of stuff.
You can't believe the speed of it. It's just phenomenal.
People will buy FoxPro that were seriously intimidated by database management products in general.
First time we have something here where you could give it to your secretary and say, here, maintain our mailing list on this, and he or she would be able to do that without a lot of database programming background, without any database programming background.
We haven't really found any limitations yet in terms of projects that we want to do using FoxPro on a microcomputer.
I think it sets a new standard in DOS interfaces.
An evolution is taking place, a new standard in the way you manage data. FoxPro marries the ease of a graphic interface to the speed and power of a character base. Inspired by Fox Software's award-winning products for both the Macintosh and PC markets, the Fox team set out to design the ultimate microcomputer database system.
The evolution of FoxPro had to follow kind of an interesting path. We made a decision we needed to learn about the graphic environment, so we did a Macintosh product, and we took the information that we got out of doing the Macintosh project and applied it all to the DOS platform. So the DOS product is the synthesis of everything we learned from FoxBase 210, the Mac product, and all of that was put together in one package, and that's FoxPro.
People have been trying to build windowing interfaces for developers and end users for years. What Fox has done is managed to build a really good, usable windowing interface and mouse-driven interface, probably for the first time on the PC.
The interface makes it a lot easier for a new user to start in this program. In fact, when I have a client that needs an interactive capability, I haven't really had a tool I've been comfortable with giving them, and I'm perfectly comfortable with giving a new user FoxPro.
You'll see a number of programmers who normally hate user interface. They just like the programming language. What's amazing is to win them over, people like me.
The fastest response time, the quickest execution. FoxPro puts speed at your fingertips.
Now FoxPro, depending on how you're setting up it and the environment, looks to me like it's going to be 2 to 3 times faster than FoxBase. This is incredibly important to us. The longer it takes any of the company employees to do something, the more costly it is.
Well, it's amazingly fast, surprisingly fast. It's something that you notice immediately. And it's very important because speed has always been one of the real problems with database applications.
In FoxPro, the thousands go by at the same speed the hundreds used to go by, and it's like you just sit there and it's just amazed.
Fox has raised the stakes an order of magnitude, I would say, in terms of speed and interface in this product.
FoxPro gives you the ability to link a variety of machines and the flexibility to share a common database.
FoxBase Plus and FoxBase Plus Mac were the very first database products that allowed Macintoshes and PCs to network. Now, by that, we don't just mean moving data from here to there, but actually sharing the same databases. So you and I could be at the same time updating the same database and accessing the same data. That compatibility extends into FoxPro. With FoxPro, you can network with FoxBase 210 and with the Mac product.
At this point, there's no other company that has a product that will let you both run code from one machine to another without having to recode the application that you've built, and have users on both platforms sharing the same data and running the same code. That just doesn't exist. Fox has got the only game in town as far as that's concerned.
Features built into the FoxPro package are a creative extra, boosting programmer and user productivity.
You can pop up as many windows with as many different programs or text in them as you want and cut and paste back and forth. You can change the program in one window and not in the other. Capabilities that no text editor has ever had before are in this text editor. It's incredible.
The browse window is exciting because it allows you to have open at once both a table view, which is like a Lotus spreadsheet, and a forms view. And in a table view, when you have your fields lined up across the screen from left to right, you sometimes can't see something on the right, and even if you rearrange those, you don't see everything you want to see. Certainly when you're entering new data or changing data, you like to see one entire row at a time, but you can't because of the way it's aligned across the screen. In FoxPro, you can have a table view like that opened in one portion of the screen and a form view, which allows you to see all of the parts of that row arrayed vertically, and you can make changes in a record and see it in both views at the same time, and that's a unique thing that FoxPro brings.
Now, memo fields is a word that means nothing to someone who hasn't been in a DBase environment, but what FoxPro has done to it is essentially give you an opportunity to make FoxPro into a document management system. You will see much more text processing with FoxPro than was ever possible before. We won't need to use text databases any longer. We can use our old familiar DBase programming language to manipulate text databases. And that might be the single biggest new market that's opened up by FoxPro.
Well, our ability to move from another language into FoxPro has something to do with FoxPro's compatibility, but it really has more to do with FoxPro's functionality and FoxPro's debugging ability. That's what really cuts the development time in half, is having that trace window and that debug window. I just don't spend nearly the time debugging that I used to.
Only FoxPro operates efficiently on such a wide range of hardware configurations, plus gives you instant compatibility with DBase language programs.
Yeah, I think a critical advantage of FoxPro is I can run a windowing interface on a very inexpensive machine, which is very important for large database applications. I want to make sure that if I have data entry operators, they can run the same applications that the power programmers are. If I have something built in Windows, Microsoft Windows, everyone has to have a pretty high-powered machine, 286 or even the 386. Whereas with FoxPro, they get the same interface, the same look, windowing look, and still they can run on even an XT machine. It's much cheaper.
And one of the nice things is that we now have a database package that we can run on those lower-end machines.
In FoxPro, we made an absolute commitment to compatibility with older products. So if you have a 210 application, it'll work under FoxPro. The idea is that in the first instance, your program works and it does what it used to do, and then you can make it beautiful by using FoxPro. Anything we have to say, our product will say for us. For us, there's nothing but the product. That's all that there is. I hope everyone else likes it as much as we do.
FoxPro, the evolution of a new standard.